Hi there, my name's Philip Pryor. I'm at St. Stephen's Anglican Church in Montrose, Colorado, and I want to share my experiences with you in setting up our live stream equipment, um, especially if that's something you're going through, and I'll talk about the trials and tribulations I had and then the good experience I had once I found church setup, who I got the video equipment from. As you can see, this is a pretty small church. We don't have a lot of fancy equipment, or didn't beforehand, don't have a great sound system. So all this was new to us. And in doing research, I had talked to a lot of people, went to a lot of websites, talked to a lot of other churches, and had a whole checklist of things I needed and what cameras to get, what mixers, what encoders, and I needed this and that and everything else, and it was pretty overwhelming for me. And then I found church setup, and when I did, I had some questions. I sent a message to them, and Ryan Scott got back to me very quickly, answered all my questions, and we talked through quite a few things, and I finally decided to make my purchase through them, and I went with the PTZ camera setup, where they sent me the encoder and the mixer and the camera and the monitor, basically everything I needed for the video side. And I'm going to walk over to our setup. Thank you. And kicked my assistant out. Before I do that, though, I just want you to see that we really are a pretty small church. We have capacity for a little bit over 100 people, but we're pretty small. And my wife is behind me here. She's operating the camera. This is the setup that that I have. We have a pretty small desk here back in the back of the church. This is the screen that came with the system. You can, the system is set up so that you can live stream or send something directly to Zoom or whatever. We actually use a laptop and use OBS software and then send it to our YouTube channel every month, or every Sunday. We have the ATEM Mini Pro ISO, which is the encoder from Blackmagic. It works wonderfully. We have this nice joystick here that you can see. And when we bought the system, Ryan sent out a Mix 5, which is a much smaller mixing unit. I actually had to upgrade to a Mix 12 because of how we're set up. We have a sound system that's connected to our, oops, wrong way, sorry. Connected to our organ back here and our speakers, but we really did not mic our pastor or our lectors or anything. Well, they're mic'd, but just kind of goes through the speakers. So we had a need for more speakers, and we got the headsets, the wireless system. So we have one mic input that comes from a boom mic that we have hanging over the congregation, and then we have a wireless mic for our lectors, our pastor, and one extra person if we need it. But as you can see, the footprint is very small. It's very easy to work. It was very easy to set up, and I can't say enough good about the service and the quality that I got from church setup. The hardest part for me was figuring out the audio stuff, and with some advice from them, we got it figured out, and we have a good system going. We're pleased with it, and so I would say that if you're looking for a live stream solution and you're a small church like we are and you don't want to spend a ton of money, then I would talk to them. Our system is set up so that we could actually add 3 more cameras. Obviously, we don't need that in our church, but we get excellent video quality. Everything's easy to work. It was very seamless to set it up. And so I would say I would highly recommend them, and reach out to Ryan. They're great people to work with, and I don't have enough good to say about them. So again, my name is Philip Pryor. I'm with St. Stephen's Anglican Church in Montrose, Colorado, and I hope you buy from them. Thanks.